Do I have your attention? Excellent. So, we're talking about Touhou's most overrated character today, Flandre Scarlet. Now, I'm not talking about Flandre as in the one in Felt Detective Satori or Touhou 17.5, which is refined canon Flandre, which is very interesting and totally deserves more attention. No, we're talking about cute psycho locked in the attic will eat your face, Flandre Scarlet, who is also friends with a clown. Now, if you don't know that, there's a meme called the McDonald's McRoll Insanity, where it's Ronald McDonald spazzing out to You and Owen Was Her, which is Flandre theme. And there's, of course, a version with Flandre herself, and that, for a while, is what Flandre was most known for. And also why she's one of the most popular characters in Touhou, with absolutely no one knowing what about her? They know what she looks like. They know her name. They know she goes, Rodon, 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 but that's all. And that is incredibly irritating indeed if you're a Touhou fan, because you'll say, let's say you share a picture of Flandre, and you're like, hey, this is my favorite character, genuinely, like you genuinely love everything about her. And they're like, yes, that is indeed the Ron Ron Roo girl, and you're like, no, stop. I'm gonna have to stop you there, you degenerate. And so that's one of the reasons why she's overrated, in that she's so meme-tastic that people don't know she's actually a very nuanced character. Now, I know what you're thinking. You're like, Remy, she's a sociopath who lives in the basement because she's too lazy to leave. And I'm like, yeah, that's true, but hear me out. If you apply headcanons, okay, never mind, I'm kidding. But she's a very cool character. If you strip down the memes and just look at her, she's even more mature than Remilia in certain circumstances. Disregarding the fact that she wants to stab people even in canon. But it's more calculated. It's more like Light Yagami levels. It's less Kid Buu, more like Yagami, if you know what I mean. I digress again. Now, another reason she's overwhelmingly super popular is because the Bad Apple song, the thumbnail is a picture of Flandre. It's her silhouette. So people naturally know her from that as well. They're like, yes, that's indeed the Bad Apple girl. I'm like, no, not even close. But another thing is the Death Waltz thing, where someone took Flandre theme and they were like, this is John Stump's Death Waltz, and they just played it, and they're like, and people were like, wait, no, for example, you can't even play that song. It's meant to be unplayable. And two, no, stop. So that is another reason why I think that Flandre is incredibly overrated yet underrated at the same time. Because everybody knows who Flandre is. If you see her name, you're gonna interact with it, even if you don't really know Touhou. I guarantee this video will do pretty well, simply because it has Flandre in the thumbnail, and potentially in the title. And they'll be like, yes, vampire girl, I click. Some may not even know she's a vampire, which is, oh god, I can't with, like, okay, we have the fans who are into Touhou only because of fan content. That's fine. At least they know who the characters are. Then we have the fans who are into Touhou without actually knowing what Touhou is. They know the memes, and they know the characters from the memes, and that's the limit of their knowledge. They're like, yes, indeed. And so, with that, basically, Flandre is so popular that people know who she is, but don't know who she is. And that is a real double-edged sword, because yes, it gets her name out there, but people are spreading false information about her. They're like, she is a clown girl, that is not right. Or she has Christmas lights for wings. Also not true, those are crystals. And it's just something that's been a pet peeve of mine for a while now, because I've always believed that Flandre deserves better. She wasn't even in the main series for 17 years before she came back or something like that. But she persisted because of all the memes and fandom culture. But I genuinely believe she deserves better than what she gets. She deserves to be more than just a meme. She deserved to be appreciated for her actual character, not just because one day she didn't win, or whatever. So yeah, that's just a bit of a rant about Touhou's most overrated character, who's actually not that overrated, because the part of her that's overrated is so fucking shallow. It might not be her. Might as well not be her at all. Anyways, that's about it. See ya.